you down. Asana helps you handle it. That's because Asana is where humans and AI coordinate work together.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, we are reacting to Clicks Troll to Millionaire, the rise of Lacey. And listen, if y'all don't know who Lacey is, and I don't know what y'all been doing. Y'all have been living under a rock for the past like 2.5 years. But listen, if y'all don't remember, he was literally one of my biggest haters, would donate over, I think, $1,000 just trying to hate on me. And now he's like low-key, like just bigger than me. Like he's killing it nonetheless all around. So let's just react to it. And why am I wearing a beanie? It's 3 in the morning and my hair looks chopped. Let's just see without it. Yeah, let's get in the video.
From being a Fortnite troll.
Let's see if this kid joins. Let's see if this kid joins.
I'm gonna get mad nostalgia, chat.
Yo, are you being dead right now, Lacey? Show you
to live streaming to thousands of viewers.
Did you smell that? No. Somebody smell like shit.
To joining Face Clan.
Bro, seeing this, it just makes me so happy, chat. Lacey and Ron have been literally killing it, bro.
Dealing with girl troubles along the way.
You know, I'm not the type of person to do this. I'm not the type of person to crash out, okay? I'm really not. But as soon as you lie on my name, that's when I physically, as a man, have to stand on business.
This is the entire
Type it, Chubby Chubs.
Nick Lacey Fosco was born on February 18th of 2003. He grew up in Pennsylvania in a small town called Erie.
I mean, I'm from Pennsylvania, like a super small town called Erie. Probably like 30,000 people. Everybody knows each
So
other.
like one gas station, one Taco Bell, and that's all you.
Oh, I think there's 2 Taco Bells.
30,000 is pretty big, I feel like, for a town.
See, and
My town had 3,000.
there isn't much else to do.
I had 3,000 people in my town, chat.
However, Lacey's parents wouldn't let him play many video games, and definitely not any violent ones.
I grew up watching like Spider-Man and Disney XD.
Watch any content.
He looks like that one Disney character, the fat one.
Wasn't allowed to watch or play Call of Duty because my parents didn't want me to, at a young age, see like killing, I guess. I'll be honest, my first ever shooter game was Fortnite.
Instead of playing video games, Lacey played a ton of sports.
I didn't really...
Doesn't look like it, Chubbs. I'm joking. He's my best friend. Chill.
17 or 18. I was huge on sports growing up. I played basketball, football.
His favorite sport by far, though, was basketball. He liked basketball so much that he actually wanted to grow up and become an NBA player himself.
I was above average in basketball for like my grade. Like if I was in 4th grade, I would be playing in the 5th grade, like AAU. All growing up, I wanted to go to the NBA.
Stop the cap.
That was my dream job, but...
What age did you realize, man, I don't think this is it?
I remember I just wasn't as good. Like these kids were like, we would go to like Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, like travel to all these big cities where they had these crazy teams, and I would just kind of like, I wasn't as good.
Obviously, as we know, he ended up going down a different path, and although he's not an NBA
I mean, he's better than an NBA player.
it's basically everyone's.
The pro Twitch streamer.
Do one thing, and then life takes us in another direction.
Is that Lacey over LeBron?
I probably would have said I wanted to be an
Jesus.
astronaut or a president, but now I'm making Fortnite YouTube videos. Lacey's childhood seemed to be...
This was the craziest
I guess
cut
That's what happened when you aren't
ever.
allowed to play many video games. He
Ever.
kept playing sports all through high school, but as Lacey got older, he wanted to experiment with new things, and as he got less into sports, he got more into video games that he was now allowed to play, and stumbled upon a game called Fortnite.
Oh, I remember this, dude. I was so happy for him, dude.
Fortnite.
I've seen this intro like 7 times out of Timmy. Timmy, change it up with us. Fortnite.
And people loved it. It's free to play.
Hi, Nick, what's the game called? It's called Fortnite. It's free.
It's cross-platform.
It's also on every single platform that, imaginable. So, and everyone can play with one another, Xbox, PlayStation, PC. Doesn't matter where you are, you can all play with your friends.
And it was massively addictive.
Gotta be PR trading.
Just like half the population, I feel like, on Earth, I have now become addicted to Fortnite.
There was honestly
Facts.
never a game that blew up to such a level. So even though Lacey did not normally play PvP games or many video games in general, he decided to pick up Fortnite towards the end of his high school journey and give it a try for himself.
I started playing Fortnite in high school. Everybody was talking about it. It was like the new game. It was going viral. So I started playing.
That's how it is with everyone, chat.
I didn't even have a PC yet. I was immediately like better than everybody. Like all the kids at school would want to play with me because I had the most win.
Being that good at Fortnite right off the bat was insane. I'm sure he played with his friends at school and was absolutely dominating them.
Yep.
Unlike me, who loses pretty much every 1v1.
Facts, yeah, Timmy's ass.
Especially considering the fact that Lacey had never played an FPS game in his life, it was super impressive. Lacey realized that this hobby
Oh my god.
might be something he wanted to
I remember this.
more, but he didn't know exactly how.
This was...
With that being said,
Dude, I don't know what he was doing. It worked, though, you know?
Video games in one way or
But
another.
holy...
He asked his parents for a PC for his Christmas gift that year.
I asked for a PC.
That's how it starts. That's how my career started.
December before.
I know the story.
Streaming. I got a PC the year before.
Okay.
And I got a PC and I started playing Fortnite on keyboard. I switched from controller to keyboard and mouse, and I started like playing like tournaments, like cash cups and stuff.
After getting his PC and enjoying the game even more, Lacey decided that he wanted to share his gameplay with his friends and beyond. So he decided to stream, and on February 22nd of 2020, he would start his Twitch account.
I started streaming a little bit, just like gameplay or trolling, just stuff like
I
that.
literally remember his first stream, dude.
Fun for me, and I felt like I was better at that.
Maybe not first stream, but his stream in general.
I had like 3 or 4 viewers.
And he's not just saying 3 or 4 viewers to be humble. I mean, he was really streaming to barely anybody at all. He only had 3 or 4 viewers, but
He had a couple hundred right here.
And it was pretty clear that Lacey was just streaming to have fun and play the game. He wasn't doing it for clout or to make a career. I mean, like I said before, he had barely started playing video games.
Are we lying to me?
He wanted to share that excitement that he was finding with other people. Even though he was not entirely serious about the whole streaming thing yet, Lacey's little brother was very supportive of his newfound hobby, which encouraged Lacey to look at it as an option for a career moving forward.
My little brother was like, he's been my biggest supporter.
His little brother's fire.
Gotta keep streaming.
I love
You
that.
gotta keep doing it. I remember walking into his room one time while I was streaming, and he had my mom's laptop on the desk.
No
He had my
way.
mom and dad's
Legend,
phone on the
bro.
desk.
Absolutely.
He had his phone, his computer.
No way.
All tabbed into my stream, so I had like 6 viewers.
So
That's love right there.
I guess if that's. I mean, I guess at the time, yeah.
Despite Lacey's little brother's efforts, however, he never really blew up on Twitch.
Oh,
And
that's
that
so
was during
sweet.
the pandemic, where views
That's sweet, brother, bro. My brother was the same way. Not like that, but still.
He wasn't getting the views, and his only consistent viewer was his own brother. However, outside the occasional Twitch stream, Lacey was a pretty normal kid still at this point, which means the pandemic hugely affected his experience of high school. He lost both his junior and senior years of high school, which was obviously a huge deal for him.
what year did you graduate?
2021.
Yeah, I did the same thing. You guys graduated online. Yeah.
You can tell Ron just woke up.
You have to have like
Man, nonchalant, fluffy hair.
like an
No,
version.
Head ass.
Graduation
Yeah.
was in person.
We did it in person. That was,
On my graduation, I graduated 8th grade, middle school.
But lockdowns weren't
Still counts.
all bad. I mean, they actually got students like Lacey out of major tests that he did not want to do or spend time worrying about.
COVID actually did help me because I didn't have to take an SAT. I got accepted into basically every college I applied to.
oh, okay. Oh, I never knew that.
Stop the
You had
cat.
to have that. You didn't have to have SAT scores that year.
Once Lacey graduated, he
That's
actually
pretty crazy.
try and go to college, and on top of
I told
that,
them to drop out.
2 different part-time jobs that he was working.
I was working 2 jobs.
Where were you? Ooh.
I worked at Panera and Walmart. Dishwasher at Panera, and they treated me like I had autism or something. No, I'm so serious. I like asked so many times if I could go to the front of the line and do the sandwiches, and they're like, "Oh, we don't know if you're ready for that."
Damn.
As if making a sandwich is such a hard job. I was a dishwasher at Panera, and I was the self-checkout person at Walmart.
Lacey was
Self-checkout person at Walmart?
school that
What?
he had any time to stream anymore. But he was still playing some Fortnite with the little bit of free time that he had, and also watching one of his favorite streamers, Clicks. At this point, Lacey
Damn.
found one of his main passions, which was his passion for trolling.
You would have $5 TTS on, so if you donate $5, it plays your message on the screen.
Yeah, I did.
For some reason, I was really good at like timing things.
Yeah, he was godly.
Aim, or if I saw he was about to die, I would have it up on my second monitor, type in my message and send it, and time it so right when he died, it would be like, "Damn, no way you just died to that guy, and your girl's getting a train ran on her right now."
Yep.
Just stuff like stupid stuff like that. And at the time when you die in a game, like you're already annoyed,
Already
and then you hear
tilted.
that in your ear right after.
I was getting,
And he would
dude,
get
I was so, yeah.
I would like get high off of it. And then it got to a point where like every
I love
time
Lacey,
I
dude.
his chat would just spam like W Lacey.
Now
Yeah,
that
yep.
Clicks' chat was supporting Lacey's troll donations, he started to make the donations even more frequent to the stream. And he didn't just spend a couple dollars here and there.
My chat actually, like at the start, they always hated him. Like a lot of people were like, did not like Lacey. That's kind of how it is, because it's like a unique way to kind of blow up. But up until he's got like a real big fan base, and I really started hanging out with him like as a friend, that's when my community community actually started to like respect him and like him. It took a minute. I can't lie.
$1,000
Yep.
trolling
Big
clicks on
chub.
stream. Pure dedication to the joke. You gotta respect it.
This went on for like a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Caps.
Donating $5.
More than that.
$100, $900.
He's capping. That's like a month minimum.
I was making $400 a month working at Panera.
Although that $1,000 was a ton of money, and
W
what some
investment.
of us would probably call a not so smart decision with money, actually might have been the most important $1,000 Lacey would ever spend. Because what we didn't see at the time was that Lacey's trolling of Clicks would completely change his life forever. It all started when Clicks called Lacey live on stream for the very first time.
Let's see if this kid joins. Let's see if this kid joins.
I remember this chat.
What's good?
Yo, Lacey, bro.
You.
Yo, are you being dead right now, Lacey?
You.
Wait, how old are you, bro?
Yeah, I'm 19. Shaming piece of shit.
How the f am I feeling, you mother?
Show me the senior man.
Bruh, I love Lacey, dude. I actually love Lacey.
Yeah, that went on for about 15 minutes straight. So with that, clips of this confrontation went completely viral all over TikTok. It sent a ton of people to Lacey's Twitch and his Twitter, and people wanted to know who the guy behind all the trolling was. And it just so turns out that that guy
Why do I keep on seeing tater tot?
pretty funny on his own.
The rise of Nicholas Pasco.
What, 3 of them, huh? 3 guys? Wow. I was wondering if, you know, after, maybe you could come over and we could fuck.
After these videos went
Bro, those were the days, chat.
jumped up from 3 or 4 viewers just a year ago to now 80 average viewers. And although Lacey had never thought about being a content creator until now, he knew that he had to capitalize on this seemingly 5 minutes of fame and try and turn it into something if he could at all. So he started to post funny clips on TikTok, and those two would start to go viral. Slowly, Lacey started to build more and more of a community around his streams. But then he realized something. All of his viewers would disappear right when Clicks went live. But
That's very true.
Butthurt about
Back then, that's how it works.
what the smart business move was and changed the time that he was streaming.
The when I wasn't live.
After a couple weeks, I was averaging like 250 viewers. But the issue was, every time Clicks would go live, I dropped like 20. I noticed the trend, like, oh, I have 200 here, Clicks goes live, I dropped to 30 viewers. Because of that, he would always go live at 4 o'clock.
So you planned your streams around when he...
Yep.
And my
We
stream
go live so early.
live early in the morning.
We go live so early, dude.
And then stream till 3:45.
It was genius.
He would go live
And then go live
This was a really good
when I ended.
for Lacey.
It was. Dude, great.
It wasn't competing with Clicks' viewers, but it also meant that his viewers were able to stay for the entirety of the stream, and it also opened up to a new audience. Not a ton of people get up early to stream Fortnite
True.
at 9 a.m.
That's very true, especially for one of my bros. Oh my god.
Perfect time to stream because he had the best chance of getting exposure. And obviously, this worked out for Lacey on a massive scale because he went from averaging 80 to 100 viewers all the way to 500 viewers a few months later. And speaking of viewers, I'm so thankful for all the viewership here on my channel, but I do want to remind you that of all the viewers,
Subscribe,
we have,
chat.
only
We're
a
about to
small
hit
percentage of
300K.
viewers
Timmy,
subscribe,
shut up.
so make sure
We're about to hit
subscribe button if you enjoy my
300,000
content.
subs on the
Anyways,
reacts. Reacts have been
back to the
popping.
video.
Thank you for all the love.
There was still
Sub right
one
now.
big problem that was holding back Lacey from being successful, and that was his college. That's right, he had been doing all of this while working his jobs and pursuing his education in college.
There was 3 months I didn't go to a single class.
No way.
My parents thought I was still going. My roommates, I was telling them, like, yo, you have to hide this from them, please. Like, I'm trying to, like, make sure my parents don't know that I'm skipping class. Because my parents were super, like, my dad's very old school. He doesn't even know how to, like, work a phone sometimes. So he didn't understand video games or streaming or any of it. So for him, it was just school, college, job.
Yep.
That's how it was for him.
That's how it was back then, chat.
Especially older parents that you're going to drop out of college
For video
and
games.
become...
Somebody smells like
He gets 30% of the house no matter what. Dude.
Oh my god.
Lacey's done. Oh my god. 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 Oh
I remember. Oh my dude.
god.
These were bangers.
Why are we sitting in it?
Oh, this is the crib.
I'm just so ugly. Nah, we're so ugly, Clicks.
I was just like,
Don't go throw the burger in!
oh, I'm wearing the same beanie, chat. Dude, our Camden stream was the best stream ever. Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, you got this.
You gonna rob him?
Although Lacey continued to stream and make IRL content,
These were bangers, dude.
he started to branch out and grow his own personal brand as well. Now that he was full-time in content, he had more time and just kept getting bigger and bigger.
You really did have a crazy come up after seeing this all, dude. Like, holy. She gets me like not emotional, but like proud, dude.
2023, he had almost multiplied this by 100, as he had 250,000.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
But Lacey wasn't just getting attention from Fortnite kids like you might think. You see,
real IRL
TikTok audience
I remember this.
was massive, started to bring an influx of non-Fortnite people into his stream. And because of this, Lacey started to move his content further and further away from Fortnite. And let's be honest, it's not like he was a pro anyway, so he probably had more fun doing other things like IRL content, reactions, funny stuff, and collaborations. And anyways, that's gonna blow you up way more than just Fortnite, because you can have a way wider audience. Around this time, in March or April of 2024, a very popular organization called FaZe Clan was going through huge changes. FaZe has been involved in Fortnite before, as many of my regular viewers will know, signing massive
was Duke actually there?
Tickle, Mega, Dubs, Scented,
Mongrel,
Tifu, and so many more players throughout the history
Big Growl.
of Fortnite. That being said, after buying back FaZe Clan and reclaiming it for what it once was, FaZe Banks decided that it was time.
He brought it back. Banks is a genius. He really did bring every single thing back.
Just having fun. So they were on the search for content creators, and in April of 2024, Banks and his team decided that the perfect fit between gaming and content was Lacey.
Hey guys, just got back from the gym. I did 100 bench. Unknown.
Stop the cat.
I want you on top of me right now, kissing my neck. Lacey! Banks?
Fade the up. Let me in the crib. Lacey.
Lacey, what's good,
bro?
baby?
How you been?
What is this?
It's been rough out here, bro.
Let's lock in, baby.
I'm ready, bro. Hey, what's my line again?
Cut.
Come on, Lacey.
Oh
my God, bro. Reset,
Get back, bro.
He lost so much weight. He lost so much weight, dude.
He even got to move into the new FaZe house worth $15 million.
Yo! Lacey and Stable Nation! Yeah! We got the new $15 million LA FaZe
It used to look so much
Since
different at the
joining
start.
FaZe, Lacey
Look
has
how
done what he
clean.
does best. Clip farming as much as possible, making viral TikToks, and streaming super consistently in the most funny way he can. Lacey
That's
has
a Dab's room, no?
been a part of FaZe since May 1st.
Oh, wait, that might be Lacey's room now.
Which at the time of this video was just 4 months ago, and he moved into the FaZe house in that June, so he's only had a few months to really get used to living and creating content inside of an org. But it's clear that his content is going to thrive in this setting, because making content with the brand new FaZe boys and grinding every single days with his homie Ronaldo and others is probably a dream come true for a guy like Lacey. It'll be really see where Lacey goes from here. Hopefully he's able to keep up his fun-loving persona as long as he can and only keep growing his viewership. I for one
Lacey's just so comfortable, bro.
that Lacey takes his content.
That's why Lacey's striving, bro. He don't give a what nobody
see where
thinks.
he
He do
is
what he wants.
But until then, watch
Better
this
man than
video
me.
right here, and if you guys enjoy the
my interview? I gotta watch that. But okay, honestly, bro, hopefully y'all did enjoy this video just as much as me, bro. Watching like one of my homies that started off from nothing, now at the top where he is, especially from his own. Like a lot of people say I made him, which of course, like I did help him a lot, put him on, did all that. But without his grind, without his ideas, without his personality, definitely would not even be as close to where he is right now. So shout out to the big Lacey, shout out to his fan base, and hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you guys did, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Subscribe right now. I know 99.9% of y'all, cap, 98% of you guys are not subbed, and we're about to hit
You in position yet?
Working on it.
What's taking so long? I thought you knew this place.
Don't rush me.
We don't have time. I'm going in.
The future of your business is here. With Wix, you get advanced AI capabilities.
Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to the video. Today, we are back with another reaction video, and we will be reacting to what happened to Booga. Man, he really just don't really care about streaming. He really don't care about doing much content at all. He just a professional Fortnite GOAT. And if y'all look at me and think I look crazy, I just woke up, so please don't be mean in the comments. Let's get in the video.
The word
The GOAT,
Booga is
Booga.
often used to describe
Booga.
somebody as the greatest of all time. But what truly makes a person or player great?
Booga can soar up into the sky. Go for it! Here it is!
Type.
Shockwave behind! Shockwave! No elimination yet for the first game.
I'm gonna be honest, chat. I should have won this, bro. Everyone knows. Everyone knows I should have won this, dude. I'm telling you, bro. No, I got 18, but the win was in my hands still. I'm telling you, bro.
However, not just skills in a game can make somebody the GOAT. They also must impact the world and increase the game's popularity.
Fortnite World Cup Solos
I'm joking, by the way. Booga definitely deserved that.
champion Booga. He is 16 years old from Pennsylvania.
This is the story of Fortnite's undisputed greatest of all time, and his name is
Booga.
Kyle Booga Giersdorf was born on December 30th, 2002 in Pennsylvania. He was raised by his two parents, Darcy and Glenn Giersdorf, along
Damn, they
with
just making it public like that.
His dad was a longtime gamer and even introduced
I know it's already
Booga to
public.
gaming at a very early age.
Bro, I love React videos. I used to
Gaming pretty much by my dad. He's been a gamer all his life, so he pretty much got me into everything. He got my first console for me. I think the first game I played was either Little
so
Big
cute.
Planet or it was COD.
Booga had a pretty normal childhood. He did well in school and loved playing sports with his friends.
When I'm with my friends, I'm usually playing basketball, something like that.
But little did he know that a game that was about to come out would change his life forever. Fortnite Battle Royale was released on September 26, 2017. It was a free-to-play add-on to the original game Fortnite Save the World, which not many people were
played Save
playing.
the World.
Well, nobody
I
other
remember I
than
played that.
Booga's dad, apparently, who introduced Booga to the game Fortnite.
My dad played video games for like his entire life. He first introduced me to the game because he played Save the World, but I kind of found the Battle Royale. So I started playing that with some of my friends, and then eventually got to competing.
Booga actually started playing Fortnite on console, but at some point he realized that he was way better than his friends at school, and he was actually really good compared to most of the community. That's when he decided to take the next step and get a PC to start scrimming with other high-performing players.
I just kept playing just for the enjoyment and getting better.
Bro, I remember there was a scrim game where I keyed Booga at like this like pool area. Absolute shit on him. Got banned from the scrim server because Zate banned me. I started crying. That was when I was 13 years old. I cried to Booga, don't ban me.
And eventually, I realized I was getting like a little bit too good for my friend group that I was playing with.
Oh my god, just put coffee on my mouse pad.
A little bit too good for my friend group that I was playing with. I actually switched over to PC and just like I pretty much got introduced to a group of people and they were like, hey, you want to go scrim?
And just a reminder, Booga was joining the competitive community back in the dark days of Fortnite, where
I
there was
remember
no
this,
ranked
chat.
or arena modes.
Just
There were
customs,
only
or just
custom
pubs and
lobbies,
customs.
and they didn't even have creative yet to practice your building or aiming. It was
That was
just
crazy.
few public lobbies and a dream of winning that victory.
Yeah, well,
royale.
that's so OG,
However,
bro. I
special
don't think-
Discord
I don't think
servers
anybody
called
scrimmed
scrim
that
corps
OG,
were starting
bro.
to pop up.
I think
and
this is
here
cap.
You could find
I remember when I remember in 2018, bro, there was so creative. There was creative. Like it was just a shitty. a version of creative, I think. Like, you need to farm your own mats.
Here
I'm
you can
telling
find
you, bro.
teammates of similar skill levels, and if you wanted to scrim the other players in the Discord, there weren't any custom codes. You literally had to count down 3, 2, 1, and hit ready, and hope that you guys would all get the same
Nobody
game.
did
It was
that,
really
bro.
annoying at the
I'm telling
time
you, that's
because it
cat.
took a lot of dedication to even try and practice to get better, but that effort is what would catapult
maybe I
some
just
of
did
these
it.
players like Bugha to
I
the
was in
top
Pro
of
Core
Fortnite.
like
Luckily, as time went on,
2018,
Epic
19.
started to realize that Fortnite was a little bit more than a fad, and it wasn't going anywhere. And the players that were in the
Bro, stop scaring me, bro. Oh my god. So he's just rushing me. Wait, what? It actually fits you? guy's 100% gonna kill me. He's better than me. He's right there. I'm not shooting. Oh my god. Probably crouched at the worst moment. Where is he? He's right there. Oh no, he's right. way, bro. This kid just camping.